Hollywood royalty to Hollywood jail. Rachel Zegler's fairy tale detonated on an empty stage and the shockwaves still rumbling. Fans who once screamed her name now scroll past in stunned silence. How did a young star go from next big thing to rows of lonely chairs? By the end, you will know what happened, why it mattered, and what might come next. Rachel grew up in New Jersey. She loved to act in school plays. One day, she sent a video tryout to movie legend Steven Spielberg. Out of thousands, he chose her to play Maria in West Side Story. Reviewers praised her voice and her smile. She even won a Golden Globe. It felt like a true fairy tale start. Next, Disney called. They gave her the title role in their live-action Snow White. That job can change a life. Think of the toys, the parks, the endless fans. For most actors, this would mean years of steady work. Rachel seemed set for a long, bright career. Everyone expected her to protect that chance. Disney stories are built on happy feelings and family trust, but staying on that path takes care and patience. Any loud mistake can hurt the brand and the actor at the same time. During first interviews for Snow White, Rachel tried to sound modern. She said the 1937 prince was kind of a stalker. She called the old story outdated and dumb. Many fans felt insulted. They loved the original movie. They wanted respect, not jokes at its expense. Social media filled with angry posts and funny memes. Her bright star dimmed a little that week. It did not stop there. In the 2024 election season, Rachel posted on Instagram that she hoped some voters would never know peace. People on both sides argued. Disney stayed silent, which often means we are worried but do not know what to say. Families who disagree on politics still watch Disney movies together. They do not enjoy feeling pushed away by a main star. Soon, reporters and bloggers asked, is Rachel acting or lecturing? A single interview line can circle the globe in an hour. The more she spoke, the more the story drifted from movies to opinions. Her words started to overshadow her songs. Facing online heat, Rachel went to London to prove her talent on stage. She accepted the role of Eva Peron in a concert version of Evita at the famous Palladium Theater. Singing live can win back hearts if the show goes well. But the team tried a risky idea. For the song Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, Rachel walked onto a real balcony above the street. People outside cheered, yet the audience inside, who paid up to $500, had to watch on a TV screen. Many felt cheated. Photos of confused ticket holders spread fast. Reviews said her voice was strong, but talk moved to big questions. Who decided the balcony plan? Why charge full price for a video feed? Memes flooded Twitter, let them watch screens. Even the best singing could not drown out the chatter. Night after night, box office numbers dropped. To fill seats, the show offered discounts. First 10% off, then pay what you want, then free. Empty rows made every spotlight feel colder. Some crew members whispered that Rachel gave many notes and changes, which slowed rehearsals. They said she talks like she's smarter than the story. True or not, those words shaped public feeling. Back in the US, Disney watched the storm. They started to pull Rachel's image from stores. Plush dolls of her Snow White never shipped. Posters quietly disappeared. At theme parks, murals used the classic 1937 design instead of Rachel's new look. That kind of retreat is rare. It signals deep worry about the brand. Insiders said the studio tested trailers without her name. They wondered, can Snow White sell without showing the new actress? If a company hides its lead, you know trust is broken. Fans noticed. Some felt sad, others felt heard. Either way, the silence around Rachel grew heavier. Producers of Evita hoped low prices might spark curiosity. Instead, refunds kept coming. Then came the worst night. The curtain was ready, ushers stood by, but not one paying customer walked through the door. 0 tickets sold. Staff called it surreal. Rachel still performed for a handful of free guests and crew. Her voice filled the hall, but applause echoed off empty seats. A violin player filmed 20 seconds of vacant rows and posted it online. The clip hit 1 million views by sunrise. Hashtags like Empty Evita trended worldwide. Late-night hosts joked that even the ghost light felt lonely. Money matters soon outweighed art. Investors saw no path to profit. Talks of a tour died. One lawyer looked for contract clauses that covered public, dislike events. Everyone lost something: money, time, or hope. People also blamed the outdoor balcony choice. It was Rachel's idea to honor Eva Peron's real speeches. Yet the move cost trust indoors. A producer admitted, "We built an indoor show, the balcony broke the spell." When visions clash, entire teams suffer. Meanwhile, reporters stitched Rachel's past projects into a pattern. West Side Story won praise but earned little cash. Shazam 2 came and went in a blink. Now Evita had empty seats. 3 strikes can start a label. Box office poison. That tag sticks, fair or not. When studios sense risk, they vanish. Agents stopped calling with new parts. Meetings were postponed. This quiet zone is called Hollywood jail. It is not an official ban, but doors no longer open. At the same time, meme creators had a feast. They looped Rachel singing on the balcony next to photos of empty theaters. One popular GIF showed a dwarf closing a stage door. These jokes spread faster than any press release. Broadway backers grew cautious. Live theater needs steady ticket sales. A star who might scare away crowds is a major gamble. Every empty chair equals lost rent, staff pay, and future jobs. Even her friends posted less. Support inside private group chats is kind. Public support, however, disappeared. Silence spoke louder than words. Talent wins roles, but trust wins hearts. Viewers want stars who honor memories and stay friendly. When Rachel mocked a classic, dove into heavy politics, and charged high prices for balcony videos, many felt she forgot her audience. Once trust breaks, every new statement feels like noise. Some people still enjoyed her singing, but they worried each interview might spark new drama. Entertainment should relax you, not stress you, so they moved on to other artists. Rachel could step away from social media, study acting further, and return in a small indie film. A heartfelt role with no fancy effects might remind people of her raw skill. Over time, success could regrow trust. Rachel could accept being bold and different. She might start a podcast, share her learning journey, and invite open talks about mistakes. Some audiences enjoy frank voices who explain their growth. Each path needs time and steady actions. Quick fixes rarely work. Rachel Zegler's story shows how fame can rise fast and fall faster. One moment you sign autographs, the next you sing to empty chairs. Choices, words, and timing all matter. Yet a career is not a single event. Many stars rebuild after big missteps. Will Rachel return with new humility? Will she create a comeback that surprises everyone? Or will she choose a life away from spotlights? Only time will tell. For now, the lights on her stage are dim, and the world watches to see if they will shine again. Rachel Zegler's journey proves a simple truth. Talent opens the first door, but respect keeps doors open. She sang with power and earned giant roles before 21, yet every sentence she spoke carried weight. Mocking a beloved story, firing political arrows, or surprising paying fans turned cheers into silence. Still, the spotlight can shine again. Stars like Robert Downey Jr. and Drew Barrymore faced public doubt and came back stronger. If Rachel listens, learns, and works patiently, she can rebuild trust. The question is not, can she, but will she choose the hard path? For viewers, her story reminds us to think before posting and to respect the feelings of our audience. For performers, it warns that early success does not shield against later mistakes. For companies like Disney, it shows that casting is more than finding a good voice. It is choosing a partner who fits the brand's heart. Finally, if you dream of life on stage or screen, keep a notebook of every promise you make to your supporters. Circle the words respect, gratitude, and listen. Careers may start with talent scouts and big studios, but they stay strong only when everyday ticket buyers feel valued. Thank you for following this deep look at Rachel Zegler's rise, fall, and possible future. Share this story, discuss it, and remember, every time you buy a ticket, you help write the next chapter of someone's career. Your voice, your choice, and your respect matter more than any single review.